What's up guys, it's Thumper here. Today I'm going to be running you through the basics of ZennoPoster 5. It's currently in beta mode at the moment, so it's still the same aspects for ZennoPoster 4 pretty much, just with a few new features, but the whole program inside of it, it's still pretty much the same. I'm going to be doing this in a two-part tutorial because I tried doing it in one big part and it ended up being too long to upload to YouTube. So in this one I shall be showing you the debugger and recorder page with the new features, and then in part 2 I shall be showing you the advanced editor, and then after that I shall be showing you more advanced tutorials like working with tables, values, variables, elements, mass simulation and so on so on. As I said, this is ZennoPoster 5 at the moment. It's in beta mode, only available to pro users, but I've been informed it should be available to all the other users within the next week or two. So keep your eye out for that in the download section on Zeno Labs, and let's crack on, shall we? So when you first start the program, you are greeted with this basic screen. At the bottom here, it's got some basic examples. Show you one of these quickly. So Bing parser, form filling registration and stuff like that. Going on here? 2 secs. Oh, here we go. Right, yep. So get line links, variable link, and then basically so on, so on, so on. Close that. For some reason it's already on Google. I must have been messing around with it. Go back to start quickly. And then, yeah, so these are basic templates at the bottom for you to have a look at. These are mine, so these will start appearing as you start working. And then at the top here you've got support for macros. Basically goes in more in depth about the macros that you can use and what's in the databases and stuff like that. Wiki help, the official Wikipedia help, and video tutorials, and then obviously open project and record new project. You've got your settings. I tend to leave these as default unless I absolutely have to edit them, but stuff to do with your profile, spin taxing, captures, the instance. This one I edit quite a bit actually, to be fair. You'll learn about that as time goes on. The forums are best to answer for that. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this page. So let's crack on with the debugging and everything else. So open it. This is all new. This whole interface. Before, what in ZennoPoster 4, you had this page here, and then at the top you could click debug, and it would open up the browser, and you'd go through debug, and then if it errored out, you'd have to exit debug, fix the error, and then start from the beginning again, which with huge templates is really annoying. I don't know why they didn't do this bit first, to be fair, but new feature time. So now basically you can debug and work at the same time. It's perfect. Yeah, it's 100% perfect. It's a really nice new feature. It's just a shame they didn't add it in sooner, to be honest, but it's here now, so I ain't gonna moan. So let me just show you what's on this page. So over here is your project page. This is where you can edit your projects and your templates and everything else. Over here is your recording browser. So anything you do over here, while this light up here is lit up like that, it's going to appear there. So say I click that. Okay, it's going to make me be a liar now. Let's go to Google. Hey, there you go. Again, this is still beta mode, so going to be a few bugs in it, but it's bearable at the moment. So yeah, that's appeared over here. So now say to action designer quickly. Don't worry about none of this. I'll be explaining this to you later, as I said. Just making a quick template to show you debugging and stuff like that. Tell you, actually, I'm going to fast forward this and I shall be back with you in a jiffy. Right, okay guys, sorry about that. So yeah, basically I've just made a quick template up here Clear the cookies, go to Google, click an element, enter in some keystrokes, take text and check it, and if true, if false, blah blah blah, logic step. So now basically, before, as I said, you'd have to run through it and then come back and then go through it and come back, go through it, so on, so on, so on. And it was really annoying, to be fair. But now we can now basically work in it, and if something goes wrong, we can go back for it. So there, for instance, it's just search for ZennoPoster 5 beta mode. Say for instance we wanted to search for, I don't know, Minecraft. All we'd have to do is go to action property, and then edit it here to say Minecraft, close that, and then instead of having to redo it all again, we can literally click where we want to do it. So say for instance we're still up here, delete that quickly, hit play, from selected action, OK, and there you go. It's jumped straight to the element we wanted it to, it's done exactly what I wanted it to do, and success. So again, saves us a load of time. So yeah, that's a quick rundown of the debug. Rundowns of the Windows minimap, you should know that from ZennoPoster 4, but for those of you that don't, it basically creates like a little box and it allows you to move around your template quicker, zoom in, zoom out, yeah. Action property you've just seen me use. Element tree, it shows you a list of elements that are on the page. So if I close that quickly, so yeah, form ID is that box there. Again, there. You just go through it until you get the image, until you get the element that you're after, and then you can right click it and inspect element, which opens up a new page, new area even, element properties, and that is this one here, and it gives you everything that you need to know about that specific element, the source, where it comes from. Left is how many pixels in from the left side of the browser it is. Same for the top in from browser. There's two more which I'll teach you later on, which is left in browser and top in browser. Your width, your height, and the outer HTML, which can be used for getting the element in your action designer, I believe it is called. Again, later tutorial. Your variables, this is going to be quite a big tutorial on this one. A variable is a virtual memory, the best way to explain it. You say to it, right, I need you to get X and give that a value and remember that value, and then later on you can say to it, right, now I need you to use variable X, and when it uses variable X, instead of saying X, it will give you the value of variable X, if that makes sense. If not, then don't worry, again, as I said, I'll explain it a bit later on. Your log, which is one of the main important ones, basically it gives you a complete detail of everything that your template has done. So say for instance keystroke emulation, you can right click it, ain't gonna work, nope, here we go, copy ID of action, that's what I was after, and then you can jump back to your advanced editor. Actually, no, I'll tell you what. Come back, right, this one here, error. That cross there means it's an error, that's a successful step, and that's a warning. Basically, it could have gone right, or it might not have gone right. Click search. Paste the ID you've just hit, copied. Click find. And it's going to do nothing. Yep, right, I think I might have just found another bug. God bless beta modes, but basically normally it gives you, it highlights the step that it was, the action ID was for, sorry. I think that's all the windows, yep, and then you've got enter your capture manually, opens up the window ready for a capture, so if you say to it, let me just find a picture for you quickly. Oh, here we go. Right, now if you say to it, enter capture manually, and then right click that. Is it going to work? Right, it don't work on Google Images, apparently. Nope, yeah it does. This is capture. So there you go, it's now selected your capture, and then it gives you a chance to enter your that. Press enter, scroll up, and then where the capture field is, you can right click. It ain't going to work on this one, but basically, yeah, it'll come up saying the capture result element or something like that, and then you can just select that, and whatever you entered in that box, it's going to do. Email processing, later tutorial, basically connect to Hotmail or Yahoo through its pop options, email verify, get certain keys or whatever. Browser, brand new element here. You can now change the user agent. So if you want to work on the mobile side of things, you can enter it there. It saves you having to go into the register to edit it or whatever. That ain't in ZennoPoster 4, so again, new update, excellent update in my opinion. Human basically calls for all the details from the internal database. So if you say to it, right, use name Glenn, right click, set value from profile, name, and it now types out whatever the name was. Again, same for password, login and all that. That there, basically I'll leave that as default, but you'll understand why later on it's there. Okay, this should debug, let me open that quickly. This should debug inside of it, so basically restarts it from the beginning. It's going to error out on me there because it can't find the element. Remove, sweet. Step by step, so basically if you want to do it step by step instead of letting it just play through till it errors, you can do so by clicking out, and then every time you want to take a step you click play, and then you've got your recording button up here. Lit up means it's going to record whatever you do. Not lit, it ain't going to record. I think that is everything for this page. Oh no, sorry. Something that you really want to do at the beginning of every template is clear your cache and clear your cookies. That basically does exactly what it says on the tin. You can save your cookie as well and load your cookies, which is really handy. I'll teach that later as well. New tab. If you want to work in the new tab while it's doing something in page, you can. So say I want it to go to Hotmail, can name this tab Hotmail. Click OK, and then if I go to action properties quickly, it's open up a tab called Hotmail, and then later on you can say to it, right, I want you to do this step in Hotmail while I want you to do this other step in page. So it can cause errors if you ain't careful. It can cause quite a few errors, but if you can pay attention, then you should not error out on it at all. So I think I'm going to end this. Yeah, I'll end this one here, guys. Cheers for watching. Any questions or anything I've missed, then feel free to leave it in the comments or drop me a message, and I shall answer you as soon as possible. In part 2, I shall be showing you the advanced editor, which is that button up there. Be showing you all of this stuff over here on the left. More in-depth element searching and stuff like that by doing your edit. Showing you down here, yeah, all these buttons up here as well. Cheers for watching, and peace out, guys.